Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Pat Brock, and we're on the campus of the East Lawrence Falcons, and we're here with the lady Falcon soccer team. We've got the head coach himself.
How are you doing
Coach
today?
Robo, great. How are you doing?
Wonderful. It's nice and hot today. Good day to wear black and gold.
Don't even mention it. I'm trying not to melt up here. You know how sugar does.
That's right.
Tell
That's
us
right.
about, Coach, tell us about how this season has been going for you all.
Well, we had a good year. We're 12 and 2. We're 6 and 0 in the region play. We got a big game. I don't know when this is airing, but we got a huge game tomorrow, which is Tuesday, which is March 28th. We play Blakeland County. If we win that game, we're region champs, which is 4 times in a row. That's what we're shooting for.
Nice.
That's what we've talked about since we started conditioning in January. Actually, we've talked about doing more.
Right.
And our goals we've talked about, we went over and over again about not just winning the region, but doing some, we've made it to a couple of years. We went to the quarterfinals, but a lot of the private schools have moved up to AAA.
Right.
So we got a great opportunity. Our goal as a team is to be playing at Mercer Stadium on May 12th.
Right.
And that's what we've worked for. We've had some ups and downs. We went to Lamar County earlier this year and finished third, and we were playing 5 and 6A schools,
Right.
which, prepared us for region play. After we come back from spring break, we've got a couple of non-region games that are pretty tough and, get us ready for the playoffs. And, that's what we're kind of gearing for, and that's what we're going for.
That's right. And so, Coach, what has changed with your region this year?
Well, we used to play Harlem, which is around Augusta, and Screven County, which is around Statesboro. Now it's more local schools with Dodge and Blakely and Washington County and Dublin, and I think it's just us 5, and then the 2 Macon schools don't have soccer. So we got a small region, but Blakely's much improved. Dodge is good. We played Waco Friday night, and they've got a goalkeeper that's really solid and a defender that's really solid.
Right.
So it's a really good region. I think we'll do well in the playoffs, and I'm excited. We're going to match up with Region 1, which is Thomasville and Fitzgerald and Berrien. And they always play good soccer. And we've been playing Fitzgerald we didn't play them this year, but we played them in the years past.
Right.
And it's always a good challenge, and it gets us ready. So I think our region's going to match up all right in the playoffs, and I'll be interested to see. Hopefully the girls will, we got some bumps and bruises, and hopefully spring break will get healed up and be ready to go.
And what are some of your who are some of the standouts, Coach, this year?
Well, Hannah Terrio's a 2-time player of the year in the region. She leads us. She's got 29 goals. She's got over 100 goals, and she's just a junior. She does a great job. And Kendra Delgado was defensive player of the year. And what I like about those two is not only are they good soccer players, but they lead us, and they compete in each drill, and that's what you need to have a good soccer team. It's great to have a girl or a guy, no matter what team you're playing, to be a leader, but when it's one of your better players, that helps things go, because when they come out at practice and are getting after it, then everybody falls in line.
That's right. And of course, you've got you only have 2 seniors this year, right, Coach?
Right.
So you're expecting to have a strong team next year as well, with all the experience you have in the.
Well, I feel like, we're going for 4 regions in a row. We've kind of changed the culture where the kids expect to come out and win. And, kind of like Vidalia a couple of weeks ago, we played them, which is a team in the top 10 of the state. We dropped down 1-0, but the girls, they didn't get down. They just, we're going to be all right. And it's changed from my first couple of years where we hoped to win to where now we kind of expect to win.
That's right.
And, that's exciting to see the girls get that attitude. And, I know the East Lawrence community has, really supported us, and I appreciate that. And it's exciting to see as we get ready to go to state playoffs in late April, see where we finish up.
All right. Well, we're excited about it. We appreciate everything that you do, Coach, to pour into these girls.
Well, we thank you. We're glad to have you out here. Anytime you come out here, we're more than welcome to have you.
All right. We appreciate it.
If you could bring a little cooler weather next time you come out here.
Or some shade.
That's right.
Coach Robinson, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Coach.
All right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now it's your opportunity to meet the ladies of the East Lawrence Falcons soccer team. And, of course, we've got my daughter here, Hannah Therault. Hey, Hannah.
Hi.
Now, listen, I know these things, but it's now your turn to tell the people out there. Tell us about you.
Well, I'm in 11th grade at East Lawrence High School. I've been playing soccer for 13 years. It's the only sport I participate in. I'm also in Beta Club. ambassadors as well as state ambassadors. So I'm an ambassador for the school and then Secretary of State. So basically, we're the face of the school. If we have an event in the public eye, we're the ones who participate in it. And with Secretary of State, we try to get students excited about voting and stuff like that.
Very good. Now listen, Hannah, you've adjusted pretty well coming here. I mean, we moved here in 2013, and you've kind of adjusted very well. Would you say so?
Yeah, well, I've kind of been here for a while.
Seems like it, doesn't it? And so you've been playing since you were 4 years old. And what ways have you seen yourself progress through the years?
I've had a lot of different coaches, so I've got a lot of different styles and a lot of different looks from different people, and I think each coach helps me in a different way. So
And that's good. And the fact, talk about you play travel league. Tell us about those different experiences too that have helped you to be better out here on the field.
Well, with travel soccer, I would say those girls are, I guess, a little bit more dedicated to the sport since they do put a lot of money into it,
Right.
and definitely a lot more time. But nothing can beat my school team. We're a family.
Yes, you are. And so tell us about how that family has been doing this year, in your opinion, this season.
We're doing all right.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the season, I would say we're doing a whole lot better than we are right now. We're kind of going through a slump, but
Yeah. But, you guys are doing the right things to kind of pick it up, right?
yes.
And
I
as
guess.
one of the captains, you can help uplift them, right? All right, very good. Good to see you, Hannah, and thank you so much for talking with us today. All right, we've got a senior with us, Miss Caitlin Jones. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, how are you?
Caitlin and I were just talking, doing very well, thank you. We're talking about how hot it is out here. But you know what? You guys practice in this heat every day.
Yeah, we do.
And so tell us about tell us about some of the things that you're involved in, first of all, at school and outside of school, and then we're going to get into your experience here on the team.
Well, I'm an ambassador for East Lawrence, also a beta member. I'm a color guard captain,
Wonderful.
and I'm a student advisor for FFA. So,
Wow. And so that's good that you're very involved. Have you always been involved in high school?
I have.
Yeah. And so tell us about outside of school. What do you do?
Outside of school, well, I do volunteer work for ambassadors and beta members. But
Wonderful.
I volunteer at a vet clinic as well.
Do
sometimes.
you? That's apparently you love animals.
I do.
All right. And so here you are. How long have you been playing soccer, Caitlin?
I've been playing for 3 years. So
You're 3 years. And how has that been here playing?
It's been good. It's been a learning experience as well. I've came a long way. I mean, before these 3 years, I've never picked up a soccer ball in my life. So.
Well, what motivated you to actually try out for the team?
Well, actually, Coach Robo wanted me to play for him.
That's
so.
good. That's good. And so, Hannah was talking about that you all are like a family. Do you feel that as well?
I do.
And as the senior, you will expect, you're expected to have some point of part of being a leader for the team. In what ways do you motivate the team?
Well, I just make sure that everybody's doing the best that they can and make sure we're all here for the right reason.
That's
So-
right. Very good. And of course, this is your senior year.
Yes.
And so, with you being only one of the two seniors here
Yeah.
on the soccer team, this is one of your last,
Yeah.
Each time you play, that's one of your last. And so what are your plans after high school?
Well, I plan to attend Burton Parker because they've actually scouted me for soccer. So.
Very good.
excited.
Two of my sisters went to Bruton Parker.
Oh, really?
Played basketball and softball. That's a wonderful, wonderful school. You're going to be a Lady Baron.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations to you,
All right.
Caitlin.
Thank you.
Caitlin Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
Come in today to Sports Emporium for an expert shoe fitting using our Atrex iStep foot scanner. Our staff will perform a computerized analysis of your feet and recommend the best shoes for your specific foot type. We carry top name brand performance athletic footwear by Brooks, Asics, Nike, Mizuno, New Balance, and more. Also, we carry the largest selection of Crocs in town, a great selection of caps by New Era and The Game, and Oakley and Ray-Ban sunglasses. Stop in today at Sports Emporium, Ivy Place Shopping Center, Dublin, proud sponsor of the Leprechaun Road Race.
You don't have to be lucky to get a great deal at Dublin Chevrolet.
Now through Wednesday at Dublin Chevrolet, get a 2017 Equinox with payments as low as $329 a month.
That's Dublin Chevrolet, the only dealer you will ever need.
All right, we've got another junior with us here, Alexis Lawson. Hi, Alexis.
Hey.
Alexis and I were just talking about the many things that she's involved in here at East Lawrence. And you ready to talk to us?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go for it.
My name's Alexis, and I do beta, and I also do Skills USA. And I used to be involved in band, but I didn't do it this year.
Really? What instrument were you playing?
Oh, I did color guard, so I did the flags.
Color guard. I just talked to the president of the color guard. All right, now talk about Skills USA. Tell us about that because we just saw that you guys won some awards.
Yes,
Tell us
ma'am.
about that.
Well, we went to state. We left last Thursday, and we have 2 teams going to nationals.
Right.
And then we have one who plays third and another group of people who play second.
Right.
And so we'll be
And what did you do? Did you compete in anything?
I did applied communications.
Wow.
And also I do CEP, and so I'll be going to nationals for that.
Congratulations to you. Are
Thank
you
you.
not excited about
Yes,
that?
ma'am.
You still have to prepare yourself,
Yes,
especially
ma'am.
for the national level. And here you are, you're playing soccer here for the Falcons. How long have you been playing soccer?
I've been playing since 7th grade.
Since 7th grade. And you know, a lot of times we want to kind of see if the areas in which we've improved. What areas have you improved in the most?
I feel like communication skills, I feel like it's opened me up more.
Do you find that it's like when you're in the heat of things, communication is essential, isn't
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
And so everybody's talking about you all are like a family.
Yes,
Why
ma'am.
would you say that you are?
I feel like because, once again, communication, families have to communicate, and so we understand each other when we communicate.
Well, actually, that's a well-oiled machine family. The fact that you're communicating as well as being a family. And so when you're talking about playing under Coach Robo, how has that been for you?
I've enjoyed Coach Robo a lot. Of course, any coach is going to push you farther, and I'm glad he does push us farther.
Yeah.
So,
And that's only going to make you a better player.
yes, ma'am.
All right, so you've got a few more games left.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're expecting to see great things from you.
I am too.
All right, thanks, Alexis.
Thank you.
We are having such a great time meeting the Lady Falcons here, and we've got Lauren Evans, a.k.a. Lala. Hey, Lala.
Hey,
Talk to us about what you've been up to this season.
winning. I'm just kidding.
Winning. Tell us the things you've been involved in.
I've been in school
Yeah.
activities.
Yes.
I'm the president of Interact. Skills USA. We just competed, and our team got second.
And what were you competing in at Skills USA?
Opening and closing.
Oh, my. Congratulations. I remember when we actually were there for you, and you did a wonderful job that time.
Thank you.
And what other things? That about it? Is that about it? Is that about it?
That's about
All
it.
right. And so how long have you been playing soccer, Lauren?
Since 6th grade.
Since 6th grade. Who was your coach back then? Do you remember?
Stephanie Williams.
And now here you are. You've been playing here your entire high school year. How has that been for you?
It's an experience. There's been good times and bad times.
Yeah. And so and how have you improved as a player? What are some things that you've improved on, and what are some things that you're yet having to work on?
Whenever I first started, I didn't have like communication skills, and that's improved.
And so what would be your asset? What would be the best thing about you as a player? Can you think about that?
My personality.
And so why is that necessary in the game of sports?
Because your team has to understand you. So
Do they understand you okay?
Yes.
And so, I heard the other ones talking about communication. So when you're out on the field, what is that? Just talking to each other, making sure that that you're in the right place where you need to be.
Yeah, you have to back each other up.
And you feel that you've been playing with these girls long enough, you all have been backing each other up, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. And so you play no other sports?
I played softball in 9th grade.
Yeah.
But
You gave it up, you retired?
yeah.
And so when you're not at school, when you're not doing Skills USA, when you're not, playing soccer, what do you like to do for fun?
Go to church.
Lord have mercy, your mama and your pastor are going to be so proud of you. Are you real active in your church?
Yes.
Where do you go to church?
Oakdale Baptist.
And are you in like a youth group or anything like that?
Yes.
What else do you do? Do you sing?
I do sometimes, but not in front of people.
Oh, okay.
So in my car.
So you have a church choir in your car where no one can hear you.
Yes.
Very good. You're gonna have to not share that with me later.
Okay, I will.
Good to see you, darling.
You can see.
This is Lauren Lala Evans, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we've got sophomore Jalexia Wright with us. Hey, girl.
Hey.
We're doing this again, aren't we?
Yes.
All right, so what have you been doing this year? What all things have you been involved in already?
Basketball, softball, travel ball, and
Lord
that's
have
it.
mercy. And so, which one's your main sport?
Softball,
Softball. What position were you this past year?
catcher, and outfield.
My goodness, how did you all do this season?
It wasn't that good.
Wasn't that good?
No.
But even if you didn't have a really good season, you're still learning and growing,
Yeah.
right, with that experience. And tell us about your soccer experience.
I've been playing soccer for like 3 years, and I've been gradually growing.
Yeah.
And he put me at offense, and I was learning. Like, it was a good experience. And I finally learned how it feels to score a goal.
That's what I know. Congratulations. That's a good feeling. And so, what made you even decide to want to play soccer?
It keep me in shape for softball. And Jasmine, my friend, my old friend, she encouraged me to come out here and play.
And here you are. You're out here.
Yeah.
And so, you're under Coach Robo. How is his coaching style? How's his coaching style for you?
I like the way he coaches. Like, he can, how do I put it? He know how we feel. Like, he can understand.
empathizes
Yeah,
with
he
you.
understands when people aren't feeling good or having a bad day, and he takes that into consideration.
And then, like, if you're not feeling well, he'll pull you out and see what's wrong with you, see what's going on.
He a good coach.
And so, what has been the highlight for you this season?
When I scored against Dublin, and the goalie was coming, and I kicked it out of her hand, and it went in the corner of the goal.
I bet you were like, yes! And that's a good feeling. And, of course, it motivates you and it encourages you.
Yeah, it make you want to score.
That's right. And keep scoring and keep going.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, good talking with you and good seeing you again.
Thank you.
All right, darling. Jalexia, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now we've got little Lea Wilkinson with us. I'm sorry, I couldn't help but say little because you still look so young. Hold on to that, okay? All right, Lea, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Lea, talk about yourself and tell us about things that you do outside of school because you are still really involved. Talk to us.
Other than soccer?
Yes, other than soccer. What do you do?
Sleep. There's not much beyond soccer.
So soccer, it's safe to say that soccer is your life. And how long have you been playing soccer?
Since I was about 7.
7 years old, 6 or 7. And so is there anyone that played soccer when you were younger that you kind of know?
My family played softball, and I tried t-ball when I was younger, but it was very boring to me. And then that's whenever I got really interested in soccer, and I've been playing it ever since.
And so what areas and what ways have you gotten better as an athlete?
Confidence, feeling more comfortable on the field, and just letting out negative energy on the field is just, it's a big relief to me.
Yeah. And so this season, if you had to kind of critique how you have played this year, how would you say? What would you say? What would you rate yourself in 0 to 10?
6.
A 6?
I haven't put in my best effort so far.
Really? Now, why would you say that? What's holding you back? Self?
Motivation,
Yeah,
I reckon.
yeah. So, you know, what can you do, Lea, to kind of motivate yourself to kind of really get out there and really give it your all? What do you think you need to do?
Well, I look at my other teammates. I'm trying to bring them up while trying to bring myself up at the same time.
That's a lot of pressure now. It's a lot of pressure. All right, and so you've been playing soccer. This has been your life. What do you do for fun, though, besides sleeping?
Chilling.
There you go. That's what I needed to hear. You know, let them know about how long you've been cheering.
3 years.
3
I've
years.
been cheer 3 years.
And so who are the cheer sponsors? Who's your cheer coach?
Miss Hester, Haley Daniels, and our new coach, Erica Green.
And so as a cheerleader now, don't you have to, you know, have those same skills applied as far as with soccer as well?
And it's very more complex with cheerleading. It's you have to be perfect there.
Yeah.
And have to have a constant smile on your face and everything. Here you can be aggressive, and then there's just a second half over there.
That's right. That's right. Well, good to see you, Lea. We want you to keep doing what you do and get that motivation up here.
All right.
All right. This is Lea Wilkinson, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got my little cousin with us, Keisha Butler. Hey, Keisha.
Hey.
Key, how you doing?
Fine.
Now listen, tell the people out there a little bit about you and tell us about things that you're involved in here at East Florence and outside of that, okay?
I do cheerleading. I'm very athletic and motivated. and I have very good grades.
Fantastic.
In a sorority club, and I participate in extra.
And what club is that?
FBLA.
FBLA, very good. Future Business Leader of America. And so, Keisha, you're playing soccer, and you say you're very athletic and you're very motivated. What motivates you every single day to get out there in that field and do your best?
Probably like, because I know my team counts on me to be there, and I really want to win and show my coach that, like, I really want it as much as he wants.
Have you always been like that? Very motivated and aggressive like that and athletic? You have?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, what would you say would be your strongest point as a soccer player?
Probably being aggressive. Yeah.
Hustle?
Yes, hustling.
I mean, that's very important. To see a player hustle, woo-wee. And you cannot even necessarily be the best player out there if you hustle.
Yes,
that is
have
half
the
the
drive.
battle, isn't it? And
Yes,
have that
ma'am.
drive. And so tell us about, how long have you been playing soccer?
Since 7th grade.
Since 7th grade. And now here you are. And so do you consider yourself a leader?
Yes, I am.
And in what way are you a leader?
I like to push my team if I see them like not trying, or if they need help, I will push them.
You'll push them. Very good. Well, we want you to keep pushing too.
Yes, ma'am.
Proud of you.
You too.
This is Keisha Butler, ladies and gentlemen.